Backyard 2014 Season 9 Tough Choices. How's everyone feeling?
Good.
Sarah, 9 years. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm thinking I can't trust people I don't really can trust in the game of Survivor, and that if I do, I'll probably get voted out.
Alright, so Hannah, there's a lot of new faces. What do you think about all our new players?
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get their names right.
Alright, so Matt, you were last year's winner. How much of a target do you think you have on your back?
I don't think I'm going to be much of a threat, but I'm still definitely going to, people are definitely not going to want me to get far at all.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of mad people.
If you've won before, raise your hand. So winners, do you think you have a target just because you're a winner, Abby?
No. Second year.
Alright, so Elizabeth, you're coming into the game with 2 other sisters. Do you think it's a benefit to be in a legitimate relationship with somebody, or is it going to be a bigger target for you?
I think if I make it to the merge, it's going to make us all, if we all make it to the merge, it's going to make us a target to get out right away. But for right now, I think it's fine.
Okay. And Liz, you're playing with your fiance. Do you think that's going to be a target, or do you think...
We're on different teams, so that helps, but I don't know. We can kind of bicker a lot and be competitive with each other,
Okay.
so I think most people see that.
Alright, so Michael, brand new player, no targets on your back, but again, you have no experience. So, think it's better to be a brand new player, or do you think it's going to be harder for you?
It depends, because I don't have the relationships that everyone else has coming into the game, so I mean there's a target right there. It could be an easy out, but I don't know, then again I don't have history with anyone, I've never backstabbed or lied to anyone, so keep that in mind.
Alright, so when you got here you picked a number and we put it onto 2 teams. The purple team, your team name is Volpar, and the green team, you're Droda. So Sarah, size up the 2 teams. What team do you think is going to be better off?
Our team?
Yeah! Good answer. Alright, Jamie, what do you think about the 2 teams?
Well, I just got here, so I don't know yet.
Alright, well, again I want to welcome you all to Survivor Backyard Tough Choices. This is going to be a very fun, crazy year. First of all, as you already know, there's 16 people, which is the most we've ever had playing. So, just so you know, to have a majority for Tribal Council, you need to have 5 people, which is more than you've ever had, which is going to leave a lot of room for different things, backstabs. I'm sure there'll be a ton of them. A couple things you should know. First of all, the survival aspect of the game will be somewhat more difficult. For one thing, you have less food and more people on your team. So that's going to be something that's going to be apparent when you're outside all day competing in challenges, sitting bored at camp. Also, as you know, the mosquitoes are horrible. You're going to be back at camp. It's not going to be a fun place to be. So you're just going to have to deal with it. But a couple of things I can tell you is, first of all, you're all individual players in this game. There's no 2 people working as one, no half team at one camp, half at the other. These are your 2 teams. They're going to be your teams for a while, so get used to it. Also, there's no Exile Island, and there's no kidnapping of players from the opposite team. So really, you will be with these teams for almost the entire game. So get ready for that. But however, there are still hidden idols in the game. If you find a hidden idol, play it after the votes are cast, but before they're read. Some people are really good at playing idols. You can ask Jamie. Other people, not so much, if you ask Abby. So again, idols could be anywhere in the game. All I'll tell you is that there are 3 hidden idols hidden throughout this game, so it's up for you to find them. As you can probably guess, a lot of the clues are going to pop up through the tough choices, because throughout the game this year, there will be many tough choices. Some of them will be made just by you. Other tough choices will be made by the entire team. There's no denying the fact that sometimes you're going to have to stand out, and it could be for the better of your game or for the worse of your game. And of course, there's tons of twists, turns, and more things that you've never seen before. So you have to be ready to adapt your game in a moment's notice. So, are there any questions before we get to anything? Alright, so when you chose your number, you made your first tough choice. However, one of you is going to be making the first tough choice based on the luck of the dice. I'm going to roll these 3 dice, and we're going to add them up. If it equals your number, you have a very tough choice to make right at the beginning of the game. So you can hold your number out so you can see. So we have 3, 6. You have number 6. You can step forward. Alright, so Rachel, you're going to make our first tough choice. So throughout the game, there's 2 different aspects. The first is the individual aspect, because only one person wins this game, but at the same time, you need to have some type of teams or you can't win. So all the tough choices are about whether you are selfless or if you are selfish. So here's your first choice. You can be selfless, or selfish, sorry, selfish. If you're selfish, you will receive immunity for the first tribal council. All this means, you won't be the first person voted out of this game. So if your team wins the challenge, doesn't do anything, but if you lose, you sit over there and you know you're not going home. You also get a clue to the hidden idol. So you'll have a ton of power, but your team will go to the worst of the two camps. I assure you it's worse. And your team will go back with less food than the other team. Option number 2, you can be selfless and go for the entire team. If you choose that, you give up the immunity. The entire team gets a clue to the hidden idol. You get the box with more food, and you'll go to the better of the two camps. So it's up to you. Do you want to be selfish, or do you want to be selfish?
There's one of you, 7 of us.
Remember that. Here, Nixon. Here's immunity. So you can have this around your neck, and you know that this isn't the actual one. This is just for the first one. Just for the
Don't
first one.
tempt her.
Gosh, I'm not
Selfish.
So you're gonna be selfish and you go for the team? All right. So
Yeah.
this is included in idol. Don't read it yet. You have to read it back when you get back to your entire camp. And nobody gets this, which means all 16 of you are vulnerable to be the first person voted out this game. And as you know, there's very few reward challenges this year, so every single challenge is going to be pretty much for immunity. Someone will be voted out if you lose. So I will be bringing your boxes of stuff back in a second, but you guys are going to the better of the two camps. So right over there, that pine tree is a piece of orange tape. You'll follow it back and just keep following until you see the trees. There'll be like 2 pieces of orange tape on a tree. That's where you stay behind that. That's your campsite. Volpar, you are going over here. You're going to see it. It's right. I'll show it to you in a second. It's kind of hard to see, but it's over there, and then kind of hang off that way. So you guys can head back to your camps. You can leave your numbers here, throw them away, whatever you want to do. Head off to camp, and we'll see you in a second. And then
I don't think you're maid of honor.
So horrible.
Gross, find someone else. So, alright, who wants to open it?
I'll open it.
Who's just supposed to do the honors?
Oh, yes! Yeah, normally you get a whole bottle.
Dibs on the tail, guys. Try out.
We've got 4 granola bars, 4 fruit snacks,
We didn't give a full bag of golden puffs.
5 bags.
Well, like, no, the last
Keep the camp clean.
Mosquito protection.
suffocation.
I think we each get like 3 fruit snacks.
Yeah, 3 each. We'll open one bag at a time. Here, everyone gets one. There's 8 in there. There probably really is only 8 in here. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not even.
We're not going to open it now to find out. I'm sure Matt's already eating their food.
Yeah.
Probably.
Good thing about Jordan not being here.
Yeah, right?
He'd have our team, too. Eating everything.
I don't know, I like our team. They're a good group of young lads and lasses. I don't know. I feel nervous. I feel very nervous. But I feel good at the same time.
I think it's a nice team. I'm kind of excited to play the game. Not really any alliances so far set in, I don't think. And I might be afraid of like Sarah because she's pretty good at this game, I've heard. So we'll see.
So my team's pretty cool. I don't really know any of these people, so it's just kind of like a lot of small talk that I'm just not a part of. Yeah. But plans, I'm just kind of going with the flow right now, kind of getting a feel of how everybody is and how everybody interacts with each other. I know some people's tendencies from past games. Like Elizabeth, I heard, is very competitive, so it'll be interesting because I'm competitive and manipulative.
I like my team. I mean, we might not be the most physical, but we should do well in any other challenge, I think. I don't know plans yet. I haven't thought about anything yet. We've just been talking. We'll figure it out when the time comes, I guess.
Okay. Sarah and I talked a little bit without anyone else, and she says that her and I and Patrick should work together, but I don't know. I think she may be lying. And I'm not really nervous about Liz being on the other team because, I mean, we always love being competitive, and now there's no repercussions because it's a game, right? And I don't have to do anything. I just have to play. But I'm scared.
Okay. I feel like my team is decent. That we're kind of random, though. There's a bunch of random people, and we don't really have alliances. Except I think Marshall and Patrick are probably teammates. and I think Rachel's decision was stupid, and I think she should have taken the selfish one.
Alright, well, my team is okay. It worries me that, because I just know Shite's really good, so it scares me that he's on the other team, and so is Matt, and I feel like they're both really strong, like, physical competitors. We do have Patrick, though, and Kevin, and I know they're both, like, really competitive people. I feel pretty good about the rest of my team. Part of me is scared that someone will get a gun for me to get out, and I really want to work with Marshall and Patrick, but we'll see if that happens. I mentioned something to Marshall and he didn't say anything to me, so I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. If I was in Rachel's position, I would have wanted to be selfish, but I know that would put a huge target on my back, even if I didn't get out like the first tribal council because of it. After that, I know people would be really upset with the whole less food, bad camp thing, so I think if I was in her position, I would have done the same thing.
Okay, so my team's good, I think. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of excited that I'm not with my sisters because it's actually going to make me play the game. And I mean, I think I'm still going to be, like, trying to make an alliance with Alyssa. And then I really don't know who else because I don't want to be with Sarah because I'm afraid if I, like, approach her, she's going to backstab me and just, like, lie straight to my face and be like, yeah, we're going to be an alliance. And then vote me and Alyssa off right away and get the rest of the team against us. So I don't know. I kind of want to just go try making an alliance with some of the boys. Because I feel like they'll just be like, sure, yeah, whatever. But I don't know yet. I just hope we win right away, and I think we will because I guess Lindsay's really good at puzzles, and I know Sarah is, obviously. And we obviously still have, like, physical ability with the boys. And Rachel's decision, I don't know. I think it was good because everyone was saying selfish on my team, and I'm like, if you put selfish, you will get voted off right away. So I was trying to, like, mouth to her, selfless, be selfless, don't be stupid. Like, your team's going to be so protected you if you choose to be selfish, so.
Doing that to me?
It's nice and dry.
You can't pretend.
This isn't last year's camp,
Oh, there was
is it?
bug spray on my, no. Bug spray on my water bottle.
We see what we got for goodies.
Yes.
More than the other.
We got chips, we got a bag of cereal,
Only
we
a
got fruit
bag?
snacks, and we got granola bars.
We got the good cereal.
And we got a towel.
Love that cereal. We have a towel.
Wow. That'll come in
like
handy.
a washcloth.
I think we should probably save that.
And a plastic bag.
Ooh.
That could come in handy.
Yeah.
The hidden idol has been stamped in the same places at each camp.
Okay.
So
they
have
have
their
their
camp
camp
too. The hidden idol has been stamped in the same place at each camp.
That's annoying, there's an idol at camp.
Yeah. Makes things interesting.
Yeah.
I really like our team. I feel like it could have been set up more like with more advantages and disadvantages than it was, and I feel like the other team maybe has more targeted people. But yeah, as far as my plans go, I've been kind of thinking about it, but it's hard because it's so early and you don't know what everyone else is thinking, you don't have an idea of it. But I feel like possibly the biggest target on our team might be Matt, just because he won last year. I feel like that would be an easy first out, but I don't know. It's not something you want to bring up first time you're at camp. So.
Okay, so honestly, I think we have the stronger of the two teams. We've got some fast people, we've got some smart people, we've got some strong. Altogether, I think we have a good mix, so I'm excited about that. And none of us really have targets on our back, where I think the other team, they've got Sarah and they've got Lindsay and they've got stronger people who I think have big targets. So that's good for now. I'm really happy about Rachel's decision. I really don't think our camp is that much nicer, but, well, I haven't seen the other camp, so.
My team, I have no idea how it's going to work. I think the teams are going to be strong on both sides. No idea what I'm going to do yet. We'll see after the first challenge how it goes.
I feel really good about the team. Like, it feels really good to have another big manly guy. I'm not that big manly, but it's like Chris Scheitz on the team, and he's gonna really help us in the physical challenges. So I think we'll do good in physical challenges, but I don't know about puzzle challenges 'cause they have Sarah Sparks and Lindsay. But I think Sarah Dodd and Michael will be really good. But yeah, I feel good about the team so far. I heard from somebody reliable source that 6 people want to get me out first, but I don't have that vibe with this team. But yeah, so.
I feel kind of like nervous like for the challenge because if we lose, I'm scared I'm gonna get voted out first. But I went with Selfless because I was really nervous when my number was called because, you know, I really didn't like want to get voted off and wanted them to all be mad at me and hate me, so that's why I chose it.
Alright, so well, first of all, if this is the good camp, I don't want to know what the other camp's like, but I'm glad with Rachel's choice. I thought if she would have chose the other thing, that would have immediately put a target on her back, so I'm glad she made that decision. I feel good about our team. I feel like we have good strengths, and I feel like we can maybe overcome them in a physical challenge. But I hope we don't lose because I don't really know how the alliance situation's playing out because it doesn't seem like anyone's really buddying up yet. So.
Okay, so so far, I feel really good about the team. I'm gonna touch my face. No, I'm just kidding. I feel really good about the team so far. I think like guys-wise, I think we're really strong. Girls, I mean, like I know Sarah's really good, so I was a little upset we didn't get Sarah because she's really good at puzzles, and Lindsay, I know Lindsay. So I mean, coming into the game, those were the two like I want to work with. Lindsay and Sarah, both on the other tribe, so that's out the window. As far as Rachel, I'm so happy that Rachel made the decision she made. I don't know, if I were her, I would have done the same thing. If it was secret, I would have been selfish because if they wouldn't have known, but that was like, it'd be like a suicide wish if you just did it in front of everyone. As far as the clue goes, I have some ideas, but I don't want to like look in front of everyone because I don't want to like seem shady and sketchy, but it says it's stamped somewhere on both camps. So the only thing that the camps have in common, there's a flag and there's like the little markers for the camp, so that's where I want to check when I get a chance because the clue would obviously probably be the same for both, so it's have to be something we both have in common. I mean, obviously there's trees, but they can't be in the same spot, so that's where I'm thinking with that. And I feel like I'm being too loud and they're going to hear me and like take my ideas, but I just want to win because if I am the first person out, I will die. I will die if I'm the first. I will eat this leaf if I'm the first person out.
We have no plans yet, and I have no alliance. I guess I kind of talked to Chris and Sarah before we started the game. I don't know, because then I thought maybe I'm thinking of like the weakest person, but there really isn't anybody, and I feel bad if we get rid of Rachel first after what she just did, and there's really nobody else I want out.
The first reward challenge will be something very fun. Going back to an activity that's great in the sun. Lather up, gain some speed, launch across the lawn. Keep control, slide in line, or the ball will be long gone. Get yourself up, run for the line, make the shot and score. First team to 7, wins for all, a little something more. And it's called Slip, Slide, and Score.
I saw that. I saw it over there already.
Yay! I'm
I get
excited.
lots of speed because I'm really big.
It's like, I don't know, if it's like the one they do on the show, like you like run slide and grab like a ball from like a different place.
Well, like basketball?
And then like at the end of the line you
Where we
have
need our
to...
secured bathing suits.
Probably wait till you stop moving and then you shoot instead of...
Yeah, you like have to like run to like, a basket or something.
So you're standing?
To shoot, I think. Like, I mean, you
Oh.
like slide like, on your stomach
okay.
or
So
whatever.
I thought
Hey,
you'd be
we
laying
have at
down
least 2
you
basketball
shoot.
Oh
players on
no,
my
you can
team.
like get up.
Volpar, how'd you feel about your camp and your food?
It's great. Yeah, great.
It was
amazing. The rations are perfect.
Jordan, how do you feel about Rachel's decision?
We're
Wonderful,
happy.
righteous.
Okay.
I feel righteous.
Is your team bonding? Are you coming together or? You're not?
We talked a lot about Longville and left the other two out.
We're family now.
Okay. Well, for the first challenge, we're gonna do it for a reward. It's gonna be a chance to size up your competition. Everyone it's gonna be fun. Here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna face off one-on-one against someone from the opposing team. You're gonna run and launch yourself down that slip and slide. When you get to the end, you'll grab a ball, run around and stand behind the rope that's at the end, and you gotta make the basket. Shoot it into the box. Score a point, score the basket, you score a point for your team. First team to score 7 points wins reward for their team. Okay? So what you're playing for is the entire rest of the day. Some of you it might be worth it. Other people you might just feel like whatever. So if reward's not that important
After
to
you
you,
slide and get
you
the
can
ball,
waste some time.
Shoot at the box.
You go around
Hey.
and tie it to the, see that clip?
If reward is not that important to you, there are clues to the hidden idol up at that pole up there. So once you get off the slip and slide, feel like wasting a little bit of time for your team, you can run up and grab a clue. You might have time to get the clue and score a point. Otherwise, you might just get a clue and forfeit the point for your team. So regardless, if you go grab a clue, you might have a target on your back, but then again, you'll have a clue to the hidden idol. Okay, here we go. On your mark. First round is Patrick and Chris. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Come on, Patrick, go! Come on, Chris, you got it! Go, Patrick!
I got so stand behind the line and score the basket.
I know.
I got soap everywhere.
Jordan's at 1, and both Patrick and Chris have a clue to the idol. So you guys can put it back on the cone. Next round,
I got
Matt
soap in
and
places
Kevin
I don't
face
want
off.
soap.
Here we go. On your mark. And go.
Come on, Kevin! Oh, man.
Oh my gosh! Gosh.
Get a clue.
You got this. Oh, finally! 2 points, Strota. 0 for both parties. You guys can put the ball back on the cone.
You got it, Michael.
You're giving me some more momentum.
Why did we slide this far?
You're diving in a lake.
Okay.
On your mark. Get set, go!
You got it, Abby!
Come on, Abby!
Come on, Abby! Oh. Go, Abby, go! Go, Lindsay! Go, Abby! Come on, Abby! Come on, Abby!
There we go, guys. Two sisters, Elizabeth versus Rachel. Here we go. On your mark. Get set, go!
Come on, Rachel!
Go, Rachel!
No!
Get set, go!
You got it, Sarah!
Another point for both. On your mark.
Yes, get it the
Get
end.
set, go!
Go Hannah! Go for it, you got it!
Oh, my park's broken. There.
All right, Jamie, let's go. Come on, Hannah. Get the ball in.
Come on, Hannah!
Close. Do it again.
So if he bounces it,
Take your time, Anita. You got this.
Come on, Hannah, you got this! Good job, Hannah! Oh, good try.
Come on, Jamie.
Doesn't help that it's slippery.
Come on, Hannah! Nice job, Hannah!
All right. Everybody's went through. It's 5-3. We have a rematch. Chris and Patrick. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Go, Chris!
I cannot see right now.
Come on, Chris, you got this! Yeah!
6-3. Wins this. He wins for his team. If Kevin gets it, he keeps his team alive. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Come on, Matt! Good job, Matt! Come on, Matt, you got this! Come on, Matt! Come on, Matt! Let's go! Come on,
Kevin.
Matt!
Nicole going up against Marshall. Okay. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go.
You got Michael. You got it, Michael. Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael.
And wins the board. All right, so you guys can head back over.
I thought he was running this way.
Oh. Jordan might not necessarily care. Here's the rest of the cereal. You guys can take that. And also, if you got a clue for yourself, raise your hand.
are they all the same clues?
Everybody, yeah. Everybody on both. Okay. And just Chris grabbed a clue for his team. All right, so you guys can look at the clues, read them, and good luck with finding when you get back to camp, and you guys can rinse off and stuff. So.
One thing I kind of learned is that listening to the actual
Golden
rules,
Puffs.
like the fact that all of the clues were the same. Because they're like,
Well, don't say sorry, making me second guess myself. So
well, no,
like,
because
I'm
she said,
pretty
no,
sure
they're all different.
they're all the
She was
same.
trying to manipulate you.
Unsuccessfully.
Which that is a big part of why we beat them, because we had more shots down. the
So do you
box.
think they're like already like divided over there?
Oh yeah.
No, that's why they all felt like they needed it.
Sugary sweetness. I love these things.
It tastes better because we won.
That's the spirit.
So one time a year I ever eat these. I feel bad if I'm gonna eat them any other time, because like sometimes
When I stop going to Survivor, I'll never eat these things again.
sometimes if there's leftovers, Jake pours them into a big box and then leaves them in the cupboard. So in like January, I'll eat stale sugar puffs, and then they just don't taste the same because everyone's hands have touched them and.
I'm already getting itchy from smoke.
I like that challenge though.
That's fun.
It's that soap and ice.
Yeah.
It wasn't that physically demanding.
Yeah.
I didn't make it very far at all.
No, I didn't either.
Like, I saw the first three do it, and I was like, oh, you guys slide pretty easy. I made it like halfway. Yeah, that's good.
Did you leave your shirt on?
Challenge was good. all the guys made their buckets, and the extra shots from all of them running to get a different clue, which was the same clue, gave us the advantage, and we knew that. Straight up said, I'll go grab a clue. Let's just win the challenge.
The challenge was great. I enjoyed it. It was one of the more fun ones we've ever had. We have not found the immunity idol yet, though we did get one clue and we shared it with the whole camp. It's very perplexing. We don't know what it's leading to. While we were going down to the lake to rinse off after the challenge, a group of us was clumped together, and then Sarah, Rachel, and I were in the back, and you could definitely tell they were forming an alliance, so we don't know what we're going to do about that. That puts us on the outside in the minority. So we're trying to see if we can get Michael over, but he never leaves the group, so we'll see.
So the challenge went really well for us. I don't know, I mean, I think because we meshed really well, I feel like we all get along, so we were like, you know, if we get a clue, we'll share it, like we'd rather win, so we all shared the clue. I'm 99% sure I know where it is, and I can't find the freaking thing, because it says that it moves, and it started at the center, so it's obviously the flag, because the flag has been moving. There's a freaking X on the back, and I was trying to be discreet and take the X off, and I couldn't find anything, so, and then, more importantly than the challenge for me, it was after the challenge we walked down to the lake to get cleared off, and I'm hoping that they're not lying to me, but I think I started an alliance between me, Matt, Chris, Liz, and Abby. So I'm hoping that the five of us can stick together because we have the numbers there, and I told them all about my theory about the clue. I'm really, really wary of Hannah. I think she's on to me. She was like, because she keeps like eyeing the flag, and she was like watching me, so I was kind of like fiddling with the back. And so I think she's going to try to get something together with the Dodds, but we need to kind of, you know, cut that off as soon as we can. Yeah, so I mean, the challenge itself, it was more important what happened after for me. I mean, we already had cereal, like, whatever, and we wanted to win. So we did that.
I worked pretty hard. I'm just not very good at throwing a ball. So alliances, like I've already talked to Michael, like we were standing there, I was like, hey, you want to work together? He's like, yeah. And we got 5 people together, me, Michael, Chris, Elizabeth, and I don't know, we have 5 people. Sorry, I just can't think of it. I got from the challenge, I got my contacts in. I think from the soap, there's soap between the contacts and my eyes, so it's killing me. And so I think, like, so the clues, like Michael's really good with it, and I think it's in the flag, but I think like the people in the other alliance saw that he might have found it, and he found the X or whatever, so it's kind of weird, awkward right now that I think we all know where it is, and it's just sitting right there. But yeah, my eyes hurt. Peace.
How about the challenge, guys?
Thanks to the clue, we knew where the idol was right away, and Elizabeth got it, so.
Yeah, I got the idol.
Very
So
nice.
that's exciting.
It's not really
for me.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
don't think it's really harmful that we didn't win some more golden puffs. Normally they just end up all over the campground. It brings it draws squirrels in.
Feeding the squirrels and
We got bait though.
That's true. That
from
would
squirrels.
You chippy chippy.
Well, first thing, the challenge hurt. Well, I got cuts and soap in my eyes, and we lost. We really should have thought about the whole clue situation because we all went for the same clue. Could have just got one. So we need some team building skills, I think. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's kind of awkward now that we know that Elizabeth has the immunity idol. I don't really know what to think.
Okay, well, I got the hidden immunity idol, and I pulled it out, like it was like under the box flaps, so I like pulled it up, and I saw the string and got it, but now like everyone was there, so it's not like I could just like randomly tuck it back in and hide it because other people were gonna look, so I like grabbed it right away. And so now everyone obviously knows about it, so I'm like glad I got it, but I'm also like, I feel like it makes a bigger target on my back because if they want me off, they're just gonna like, you know, talk to me and be like, oh yeah, we're voting this person off, and then I'm gonna get off. So I'm gonna feel like I want to play it like every time. So I don't know, I hope Alyssa can be like my eyes and ears and be like, they're gonna vote you off for real, or like know what's going on so that I know actually like when I should play it. So, and I know Sarah's mad because she's the one that said like, yeah, it's in the box, it's definitely in the box or whatever. And then she couldn't come back right away. And I know Patrick's mad too because he looked at it and then walked away. And I like tore the box apart and found it, so.
Yeah. We didn't understand that all the clues were exactly the same. We thought he meant that like half of them were or like there was 2 of each of the different types of clues. Not that it really mattered because we already found the clue off of, or found the idol off the one clue. It also sucks too because I was like talking out loud and I said what I thought the clue was, and then they got back from here before me and Elizabeth found it right away. So that kind of sucked because I would have had the idol in my possession and that would have been really nice. As far as the challenge goes, I mean, I like my team. It's hard to tell on that challenge who like is actually going to be like good in other parts of it because there's really not a lot of skill to that other than throwing the ball in. So we'll have to see how it goes when a challenge that really matters.
The challenge was fun, and I think I'm going to get voted off. That's all. Because I think people probably think I'm like weak or something, so I'm just going to be gone. So I hope we win because I don't want to be voted out first. It's really embarrassing.
Shoot, it's immunity.
It's called Battle Lagoon.
Ooh, this is
That sounds intense. Yeah, they're swimming. I already see that word. Your first immunity challenge means it's time to fight. In this great battle, you must use all of your might. Run through the muck and swim for the wheel, move it across, score the point, or steal. Play to the end, never give up, and show off your team's fire as you battle in the middle ponds for the all-important tire. So we're going to have to fight. This is the challenge that you need to be swimsuit ready. So we're going to have to like pair off against someone and fight for the tire that's floating in the middle and pull it onto our side.
Fight to the death.
Oh,
So
God.
nose goes on shite, like not.
Patrick, you have to take shit.
No, we should
I have
try
dibs
to
on
pair off
Liz.
evenly. Like,
Don't
I
worry.
think so too. I think you and Rachel would
Yeah,
be
I
okay.
was saying, like, me and Rachel,
Well,
you and Sarah.
I'll
could
bend
you go
down
against
behind
Sarah
you
and you
and
go
you
against
push more.
Hannah?
That's
Wait, but that leaves you and
Sprain his ankle.
Abby? No, Liz?
him and Matt. You and
Same
Matt.
matchup as before.
Yeah,
You and Matt, same as before. Unless
Oh,
you want Michael, you can.
No, totally good.
the way we
So we found the idol. It was hidden in the bottom of the box.
Team effort.
Yes. We shared the clues, so we plan on using it against the other tribe come merge time. I mean, we shared all the clues, like it's the tribes, so.
Your first immunity challenge means it's time to fight. In this great battle, you must use all of your might. Run through the muck and swim for the wheel, move it across, score the point, or steal. Play to the end, never give up, and show off your team's fire as you battle in the minnow ponds for all-important tire.
Alright.
I hate
You
tires
ready?
in the middle
You ready, big guy? You ready?
So it's like there's gonna be something
got
in the
Patrick,
middle, and
don't
we have to
worry.
like
It's called
get it
Battle Lagoon.
to like
Well, here we
something in the
go.
middle. We have to
We're
try to
starting
score
with
and
water.
or defend. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. I'll beat him if it is.
We're only using the second middle pond.
I hope it's not more basketball.
It sounds like it though.
It's like, you remember when he'd throw
Sounds like it's
the
a
ball
battle
in the water and
royale.
we'd all have to go in and get it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
That
a
one
tire.
sucked.
Let's go swimming.
Okay, so how is the hunt for the idol, guys?
Good.
All right. Well, this is your first immunity challenge, and here's how it's going to work. You're going to face off in a series of groups and different battles. I'm going to throw this tire in the middle pond in the middle. Once I say go, your objective is to get that tire and get it to your goal. You score a point for your team when you have one hand on the tire and one hand in your goal. So the goals, purple goal is right here where the cardboard is, and then green on the opposite side. So, this is a physical contact game, so please, you know what's fair. Like, you can pull each other off, hold each other back and stuff, but don't bite or hair pull or pinch or scratch. Like I said, you know what's fair, and if you're not being fair, I will not hesitate to pull you from the challenging run with one less person. But with this group, I'm not too worried about that. So, first team to score 3 points wins immunity, safe from tribal council. This is the immunity idol. If you have this, you are safe. You can't be voted off for the losing team. Someone goes to tribal, and someone will earn the distinction of being the first person voted off the game. All right, so for purple, we have Lindsay and Alyssa playing for Bullpart, and for Jordan, we have Rachel and Abby. So here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Go, Abby, go! Good job, Abby! Rachel! Good job, Abby!
Tickle
Let's go! Both of you just pull the whole pull the whole pile.
Come on, Abby, you got it. Come on, Rachel.
You get go to your right.
Stay away from those buoys,
Go
guys.
to the right.
Go to the green.
Go, Abby, Rachel.
Good job,
Rachel,
Abby.
push
Good job,
him off. Rachel, push him off. Push him off.
Pull Lindsay up. Tickle Lindsay.
Get in there, Rachel. Let's go. Come on, you can do it. You're
Come on,
almost
Abby,
there.
you
You
got
guys are closer.
Come on, Rachel. Come on,
Abby,
Abby.
Rachel, break her arms off. Break them off the tire.
Good job, Abby. Come on, Rachel.
Grab on and push. Pull. You can do it, you guys.
You can do this.
Rachel, just last them out. Come on, Abby. No. Guys, get in there.
Come on, Rachel. Come on, Abby. Good job.
You're almost there. You guys can do it.
Good job.
You guys are closer.
Do
Rachel,
not let go of that fire.
Come on, Rachel. You can do this.
Come on, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel. Come on, Abby.
Forward.
No, get your arm in there, Rachel.
You're going the wrong way.
Pull on Lindsay. Pull on Lindsay. Pull Lindsay. Abby.
Go.
Good job.
Push.
Take them with you.
Lindsay, push her. There you go, Rachel. There you go. Push her. Push.
Come on, Abby. Go, Abby.
You got this, guys.
Come on,
You got
Rachel.
this.
Oh, Rachel. Good job, Rachel.
Let's go.
Go, Rachel. Come on, Abby.
Oh no.
Come on, Rachel. Come on, Abby. Yes. Good job, Rachel. You got this. Push. Good job. You're so close.
That way you can push it all the way.
I don't know, it doesn't tell me.
Come on, Rachel. Come on, Abby.
Go, ladies. You're so close. Pull.
Who's in the tire?
How is it working? You got this.
This is dangerous. Come on, Rachel. Push.
Abby, get come on, Lindsay. Alyssa, just keep pulling it. Get Abby off of there.
Abby, you got it. Come on, Rach. You got this.
Go, Abby, go. Come on,
Pull.
Get on higher ground.
You keep slipping. It's all mud.
Pull. Come on, you got this. You're so close. You're so close.
You're so close, Rachel. A couple more feet.
Go, Rachel. Come on, Abby.
Pull a little
Pull,
bit.
you got this. One big pull. One more.
You like stack up. Oh
my God.
Abby,
Come on, Abby, come on. Go, Abby, go.
So, here you go. With the cat. Your knee. Oh my freaking gosh, Jake!
Go close. Come on, Abby, go.
No! Get up. Come on.
All right, I'm giving you 1 more minute. 1 more minute to get there. Yep, both teams will get a point if they don't get there in a minute. What? Well, you can wait a second.
Okay, we don't know what's going to happen yet.
Keep pulling.
They're giving up. Come on. No, surrender. You got it. Don't let them win. Come on, you got it. Work. Okay, no.
9, 8,
Hold on, let him get there.
7,
Hold on. Stay good. Hold on. You got this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job.
Good job.
Start, guys. Both teams have 1 point. Here we go. On your mark. Wait till I say go, though. Get set.
Let's go! I got him! Yeah! Great! Good job, gentlemen! Good job!
You guys can get in the water, put one hand on the goal. If Jordan gets this, they win immunity. If not, we'll go to another round.
It's really cold.
Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
Go, Tara, go! Get in there.
Oh no! Dude, it smells like cheese and broccoli.
Here we go. Hand on the goal. On your mark. Get set, don't leave until I say go. Go! Good job, guys. You can grab the tire and come on out and meet up with you. That's Stroda.
Rachel shouldn't take the idol.
Yes, Rachel worked hard.
Amazing battle by everyone, especially the first round with Alyssa, Rachel, and Abby. Awesome one to watch. So, Droda, you are safe. You can just take a break, but Volpar, one of you will be the first person voted out of this game. You guys can figure out that, and you can go back to camp.
Oh, yeah. Shake got him through it to Abby.
Yeah.
We roll on our ends.
Well, I threw it.
I know. Yeah, that was good. It was one shake got a hand on it and threw it back. That was the problem.
And Trey was holding me from behind,
Yeah,
so there was no chance.
And we
I was
were
going.
all over here fighting off, so Abby could just like swim for it.
I just told him, I was like, I'm not going to go for it. Literally, I wouldn't have been able to.
Our hardest challenge yet.
And it's the second challenge of the day.
Probably the most physical one.
I will see you
kidding.
again later when I'm voted off.
Here, looks like you're bleeding on your face.
There's already
there's blood on my face.
He said, look at this bruise. Well, Jake said the first 2 challenges, everyone's going to be scraped up and bruised right away.
Oh, there's so many times just had to pause and like, oh, I don't know if I can keep going.
Yeah. We just have to spray up the minute we get back.
Okay, well that's done.
That job.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Literally, it's
Yeah.
But Lindsay and Alyssa, oh my gosh.
Ooh. Yeah.
First round was good.
Second
round sucked.
third round was good.
Third round
They completely came at you guys in the second round.
Yeah, that was good. Only chance.
It was unfair. I'm telling you.
Wait, what?
The second.
How he set up like 2 and 1 on each side. It should have been 2 guys on each side. 2 guys from each
Like
team.
the same team.
Yeah, so that you couldn't do what they did.
I mean, he had it planned up though.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta. Well, we worked the same for the 3 girls though.
Yeah.
And there was one of me holding off 2 of them, so that worked out okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just all like luck of the draw. Like,
Yeah.
It was weird
Yeah,
how like
pretty much.
the round before, like we got beat right away, and then we beat them right away for round
Made it
3.
exciting though because it was like a 2-2. Like whoever wins this,
Yeah,
wins
and then
the
it
whole
was
thing.
made it
Yeah.
I feel like we fell apart.
Well, it's not really that we
didn't fall apart.
Because we were
Yeah,
really
no, we
close. It
didn't
was
fall
once
apart.
Shay got his hands on the wheel, he managed to throw it to Abby, and the rest of us were
Yeah.
all on one side at that point because we were so close. And then
Yeah.
Abby just swam it out because Matt all of a sudden got crazy eyes, just like attacked anyone who was near. It was horrifying.
Cloud your eyes. Matt's face.
Let's do better next time.
Yeah.
Alphabet.
Yeah, now.
Could you plan
There's
this
a little
through?
blood that got through something. There you go.
You would come right after.
Yeah, you come right on time.
Those are my
Perfect.
favorite moments.
I'm just really itchy, like
We don't
everywhere.
have our whole team.
Yeah, we're not all here yet.
Alright, well, at first the challenge made me really nervous because after that first round I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. But then I didn't feel like I didn't really do anything when it was my round, so I don't know. Kind of worried. I mean, I know we won, but if we had lost, I would have been worried that I didn't, like, give enough. But Rachel did really good, and I think if we would have gone up for tribal, I don't think anyone would have voted her out because, first of all, she was selfless, and then everyone could tell that she worked really hard in that last challenge, so that's good. But there's still not really clear alliances forming as far as I can see, so.
I feel like the challenge went pretty good, but me and Abby kind of, yeah, it was really hard by the battle wounds, and but besides that, yeah, I feel like it went pretty good, and we won, so yeah.
The challenge was super intense, and I'm so glad we won. It makes things a lot easier here. But yeah, the guys definitely pulled through, especially Shite. I mean, we expected it, and then Rachel. I underestimated her. But yeah, some plans are being formed. I was approached to help in an alliance. So we kind of had a plan set in place in case we didn't win, but...
I'm exhausted. Well, that went well. Michael found the idol, which I kind of figured it was in the box, so we all told him to look in there, and then he found it, so I think we're going to use that in the merge, if anybody makes it that far. And I think it was just Hannah in this challenge, just because she's so small. It's not really her fault, it just wasn't a good challenge for her, but I think that's probably our target.
So, I'm finding it. Okay, so I found the idol. The clue, I thought it was in the flag originally, because there was like an X with tape, and I was like, it's there, but it wasn't. And then we were just talking, and people were like, oh, maybe it's a box. And I didn't think it was a box, but I'm like, well, I'll look, and no one else was grabbing it. So like, I looked through everything, and then I picked up one flap of the box, and it wasn't there. And then I'm like, oh, the box is clear. And then I flipped up the other one, and there it is. And then Hannah was looking right at it. I was going to keep it a secret, but then Hannah saw it, and I'm not working with Hannah, so I was like, you know, better to just be, I don't want to seem shady and sketchy, because I know she's going to be talking or whatever, so. And then I'm like, well, it's for the tribe. It's my idol. I'm sorry, it's mine. Like, I will do what I need to do with it. I mean, if it works in my best interest to, you know, use it at the merge to get one of them out, like, sure. But, you know, we have our 5, I think, with me, Abby, Liz, Chris, and Matt. I think that's what it's going to be. I hope it is. I think our plan first, if we were to go tribal, but it was going to be Hannah. But we'll see how it shakes out, I guess.
So that sucks that we lost the first challenge. I have to say, I'm pretty sure I held my own in that one, which is shocking because I never do well at physical things. So, I mean, I'm glad that I actually did something and got us a point, because if it weren't for that, there'd obviously be a chance that I could go home. So right now I'm feeling pretty okay. Patrick and Marshall and I are hopefully working together, and they want to bring in Jamie and Kevin. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm just gonna, like, if that's what they want to do, I'm just gonna kind of go with it and like be kind of part of the decision-making process, but kind of keep my hands off too, since I feel like that's probably gonna be my approach this year. But then I also got approached by Elizabeth and Alyssa saying, I don't know if you made an alliance yet or not, but we really want to work with you. So I was like, oh my god, I could be a swing vote for the first time, just because both sides want me working with them. So that's either a good thing because I hold some power then, or a bad thing because if I make the wrong decision, then I'm gonna be targeted. But right now I'll probably do it with Marshall and Patrick, say, just because I'm pretty sure Jamie is working with them, and I want to go with what the majority will be then. So
I don't want to go to tribal. I'm so scared. This is my first time, and I thought it would be fine, but now it's like we get it down to the wire. It's like so scared and nerve-wracking.
I still don't know what's happening with Sarah and Patrick and I, but we think Elizabeth's gonna play her immunity. I mean, of course she is. I don't know. We still have to get the loan. We haven't really talked to anyone about anything, but we're nervous. Super nervous.
I don't know. The challenge was hard, and it was fun to watch. First one, second one wasn't so good. I don't know. Could have gone better, I think. We have honestly not had like any time alone with anybody, so we don't really have any alliances yet. I don't think, but I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. I don't know. You never know if someone's gonna play Nutmiller or not, but if she does, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, well, I don't like minnow pond challenges just to get that out there, but I don't know. We could have done better. I think I did okay. They blindsided me and get me off, though I'd kill someone. But seriously, like, I don't know, Patrick approached me and he was like, oh yeah, we'll start an alliance with like Sarah and like the guys. But I don't know. I don't know who I can trust.
I think I might be working with Lindsay, and we might be able to get Jamie on our side. We're just trying to get numbers right now. I don't really notice any other, like, I can't tell yet. They're just forming, but challenge. It could have went better. I mean, we had some good rounds. We had some bad rounds. We didn't game plan well enough. I don't know. Just try again for the next challenge. See if we can get that one. So.
Okay. The challenge was really hard today. Going up against those two other girls, they were both working super hard, and so were Alyssa and I, and it came into a draw. It was good. Tried my best. I burped. I don't know where that came from. I think I smelled pond water or something. But tribal council, I have no idea what to expect. I'm kind of with Kevin right now, just because we're both the newbies and everybody else just knows each other super well. So I'm a little nervous that Elizabeth, she's got the immunity idol, which I think is bullshit. Whatever. I don't really have a target right now. I'm still kind of just playing the field, seeing how everyone is interacting with each other and see if I see any like side glances and stuff. I think Alyssa and Elizabeth have some kind of alliance going, but I don't know if anybody else is a part of that. But hopefully I can get Sarah or Jamie on my side. Okay, well, that challenge sucked. It was very upsetting because like I just wish I would have known that Rachel was like gonna grab me from behind. Otherwise, I would have pushed her away right away, and I don't know. It's just annoying because I feel like it was partly my fault because the round before it worked so well when we got a point. And I don't know. I don't feel like there's really that many alliances, but it's like I don't know. I think Patrick, Marshall, and Sarah have an alliance, but Sarah like denies it, and I'm like, I really don't want to go off, but I really don't want to use my idol and like regret it. But I also do not want to be the first one off. So, and Alyssa wanted me to give it to her, and she thinks she's gonna be off first. And I don't know. I don't know what to do, and it's really stressing me out. You want to tell me what everyone says at their confessionals?
I think Elizabeth and I have something. I don't know if it's an alliance. I think she's going to leave me. Whatever. I think I'm going to be voted off, but I'm going to vote for Kevin. I think that's his name. And I thought I did really well in the challenge, and I am exhausted, and that was, yeah, tiring.
So, Volpar, your first tribal council. How are you feeling?
Scared.
All right. Well, before we get to that, we're gonna go back to the very beginning. You arrive, you start seeing the teams. Elizabeth, what do you think about your team?
I don't know. I mean, in some ways I was upset that I wasn't with my sisters, but I was also excited because I always am with I feel like I've been with Sarah like every year, and so it was like, okay, I'm actually gonna have to play the game a little bit instead of just relying on them as an alliance. Like last year when I just was like, I don't remember my alliance, but I was with all of them, and so it's making me play more. And yeah.
Okay. Sarah, is there anybody that you wish from the other team is on your team? Anyone you'd rather have work with you than against you?
I don't think like in place of anyone on my team, but I mean, Shite, honestly, he's like probably the best competitor here just because he's good at the endurance, the physical, and the mental challenges, which makes him really good to have on your team. But I mean, that If they get him out prior to that, like then we don't have to worry about him at the merge either. So.
Okay, so reward challenge. Everybody from your team went and got a clue to the idol. Lindsay, was that talked about, or did you decide everyone for themselves, or what happened that you all grabbed the same clue?
We all just decided there would be other clues in there, so we're all like, oh, we'll just all go for a clue. And then we did, and they were all the same, and then we all shared what the clue was.
Okay, so Jamie, talk about the idol. What's been going on with it? You don't want to say anything?
No. We all know. I know, but like.
All right, well, Sarah, you take it. What happened with the idol?
I don't know what's gonna go on with it. Is that what you're?
Well, Sarah, you talk about the idol. You tell me what's been going on. How was it found? When?
Well, I mean, like we all know that Elizabeth has it. Like we were discussing.
She does?
We were discussing on the way back from there, like where it could possibly be, and I was like, probably the boxes, because they said they were moved and now it's at the front center, and who doesn't put their food box in the center, staring at it the whole time? So then it ended up being there, and Elizabeth got it. So.
Was it done? Elizabeth, did you try to do it discreetly at all, or is it just like, yeah, just
well,
sort of...
no, because Patrick had already looked, and so I figured, oh, well, it must not be in there. But then I saw like the white string on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. But everyone was right there, so I wasn't gonna like not take it, just like, oh.
So did
put
you
the flap back down and then discreetly just leave it there?
Did you actually see it and just pretend you didn't?
No,
or? Okay.
All right, so now we go to the immunity challenge. I think there's no denying that Lindsay and Alyssa put up an amazing effort. Alyssa, is that going to protect you from tribal council, or do you not think?
I don't know.
Lindsay,
I mean, I sure hope so.
Lindsay, what about you?
I hope so.
All right, so then we're going to do talk about other people who, we had Rachel grab Elizabeth. Elizabeth didn't move at all, and also same thing with Chris and Patrick. So Patrick, do you think that puts a target on your back at all for that, or?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, Chris is a big guy. He's a little bigger than me. There's not much you can do against that. He has to get in a body hold.
Okay, so Sarah, you go back to camp after the first challenge, and what happens, or after the immunity challenge?
After the immunity challenge, we just kind of discussed like how it went. Like obviously, Lindsay and Alyssa put up a really good fight, and like Elizabeth and Jamie and I got the point for us. And I mean, these guys worked really hard too. So we just kind of talked over like how we thought we did. There wasn't really a lot of discussion of who we thought should go or anything.
So Marshall, do you think there's anybody that you feel deserves to go first, or not?
Jeez. No. I mean, when the guys went on that immunity challenge, we just got creamed. We just got taken aback. I mean, I think we should have stepped back and looked at everything before we jumped in. So, I mean, I don't think any targets can be placed on people from that.
So if no one deserves to go, how do you decide who you vote off?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you just gotta look for the future.
Okay, so there's 3 people between Marshall, Elizabeth, and Matt all have groups or somebody that they're in an actual relationship on the other side. So Lindsay, does that play a factor into this at all, or?
No, not really for me.
You don't think so? Sarah, how about for you?
I don't think it's. Well, okay. I don't think it's really a threat until it reaches the merge anyways at that point. And even still, like, I know that Liz and Marshall have no problem competing against each other. Like, they would, I could see either of them be like, yeah, I'm the reason he got out, or something like that.
Clearly Rachel had no problem tackling Elizabeth either.
Honestly, I don't think Rachel would have a problem turning on Elizabeth.
Oh, no,
like,
she wouldn't.
Yeah, so, and because Elizabeth knows that, I don't think she'd have a problem turning on Rachel then. So, like, I just don't think that, and yeah, so in those situations, I don't think it's a threat then, necessarily.
So Kevin, have you seen alliances being formed, or is that not apparent yet?
I don't know. Can't really tell.
Alyssa, how about you? Have you seen alliances, or do you not know any of them?
I don't know.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything they want to say? Nothing? All right. Well, it's time to vote. So, as you know, if you want to play your hidden idol, play it after the votes are cast, before I read them. When you go down to vote, please write big, clearly show who you're voting for, say to the camera why you're voting for them, put in the bucket, and come on back. So, Alyssa, you can go vote. Okay, so first off, anybody who wants to play hidden idol, now would be the time to play it. All right, so once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person vote will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Jamie.
What?
Second vote, Alyssa. Third vote, Alyssa.
I hate all
Fourth vote, Kevin. So you have 1 vote Jamie, 1 vote Kevin, and 2 votes Alyssa. 5th vote, Jamie.
Oh my god. This is horrifying. Can you tell we didn't have an alliance going?
6th vote,
We didn't talk about it.
Alyssa. So we're at 3 votes Alyssa, 2 for Jamie, and 1 for Kevin.
I did good.
And the 7th vote, and the first person voted off Survivor, Alyssa.
Is there any way I can get back?
I need you to bring me your stick. Alyssa, I need you to bring me your stick. Alyssa, I'm trying to spoken. So Alyssa, you can head off over there. Alright, so you guys just voted off Alyssa. 7 of you left. You guys can head on back.
Sorry, Alyssa. I didn't vote for you.
You guys can go back to camp. I'm ready.
I have nothing to say.
Okay.